Actually, Prague is this wonderful preserved old city, and it draws a lot of attention from tourists. People are coming here in great crowds, and school children go here on school study tours. And I know from many people who've been here that they feel it's really overcrowded and it's really touristy. And when go around here, I see that they are all milling in the same three streets, doing the same routes. I do think it should be, you should make an effort to record, to have a picture of not only where the tourists go, but also where the other ones move around, so that we can also make a plan of maybe giving the tourists more goals to go for, and spreading them out more. You can even maybe have more tourists if you spread them out. But it's like in Venice, as long as everybody is in St. Mark's Square, it's absolutely awful. But out in the fringes, it's wonderful in Venice. Also, maybe here you could have much more places which are wonderful, which are a little bit off the beaten track. If you really want densification, there will be no room for motor car as a mode of servicing these dense cities, because the motor car is invented for the Wild West and the open land and the not too dense areas. And if we want densification, we have a number of other means of getting around. And that's what is also being explored in a number of cities. We don't have to look at the bicycles again as the same model as has been around 100 years. We can also start to look very much at electric bicycles, which are coming in great numbers, which will be very smart. It gives you exercise, and it doesn't pollute very much, and it helps you up and down the small mountains you have here. I have the feeling that Prague really is at the brink of starting a serious process of being a better city, instead of these gradual cities of having more and more problems every year. So I think that we will see in the next 10 years a fabulous development here, where this UNESCO heritage city is being cleaned from a number of the things which have bothered the city for a period of time. Yes, certainly, I think that I see this as a somewhat new organization which has been set up to speed up the transformation of Prague from city overrun by motor cars to a city which will be much better for the citizens and much more inviting for the many tourists, so that a number of the pressing issues in the city is now about to be addressed one after the other, because creative and innovative Institute of City Planning has been created to boost the planning effort, which has, frankly speaking, I've not been impressed by the planning for many years in this place, but I have hope now. It's an excellent way to go, and of course that's what they've done in all the other good cities, in Lyon and Barcelona and Copenhagen, that they have a toolbox of things they recommend is being used in various types of public spaces which are being improved. So that's the way to go. I could say Campo in Siena, the Campo in Siena, but recently I was with my family in Venice, where we lived in a little one-star hotel, which were placed right next to one of the greatest squares in the world, Campo San Margherita in Dorsoduro in Venice. And that is a fabulous square. And it's for students, it's for children, it's for elderly, it's got a market, it's got restaurants, and my grandchildren was very happy about the pizzerias. But first and foremost, they were happy because they could run all over. It was completely free of dangers, and they could see a lot of things which they can't see in other modern cities. To me, Campo San Margherita in Venice is the #1 square in the world. It's a people square.